I just want to say rest in peace to Mr. Wally Amos. Wally Amos holds a special place in my heart. I owned at one time a Famous Amos distribution route. I picked up cookies at a warehouse and delivered them to supermarkets. It was just a distributorship, and it was in like 1998, and Keebler bought us out. But I saw him once at a food show. He was promoting his, I believe it was Uncle No Name. I didn't speak to him or anything like that, but I did see him in the room, and I was the owner of one of these Famous Amos cookie routes, and yeah. Anyway, let me just read the obituary for Wally Amos, the creator of the cookie empire that took his name and made it famous and went on to become a children's literacy advocate, has died. He was 88. Amos created the Famous Amos cookie empire and eventually lost ownership of the company, as well as the rights to use the catchy Amos name. In his later years, he became a proprietor of a cookie shop called Chip and Cookie in Hawaii, where he moved in 1977. If you're wondering why I'm honoring him, it's because he holds a special place in my heart, and he's been on television. He died Tuesday at his home in Honolulu with his wife Carol at his side, his children said. He died from complications with dementia. With his Panama hat, kazoo, and boundless optimism, Famous Amos was a great American success story and a source of black pride, said a statement from his children, Sarah, Michael, Gregory, and Sean Amos. He was married 6 times to 5 women, son Sean said, explaining that he and Carol had split up, reacquainted, and then remarried. He loved love, Sarah Amos said. They said their dad inspired a generation of entrepreneurs when he founded the world's first cookie store on Sunset Boulevard in LA in 1975. He had been stationed in Hawaii with the Air Force, and Famous Amos gave him the means to later make it his home. Sarah Amos, who was born in Hawaii, remembers her dad flying back and forth to the U.S. mainland and taking business calls at 4 a.m. It's hard to run a business and to work with people on the mainland when you're in Hawaii, she said, but he made the sacrifice. While Wally Amos was a great promoter, he struggled as a business person and eventually lost control of the company. He walked away from it because he didn't want to just be in its face, Sarah Amos said. Later, losing the business and the right to use his name was deeply painful and personal, Sean Amos said. The remainder of his life and the remainder of his professional pursuits were attempts to get him to, reclaim that space. When I owned that Famous Amos route, I only had it for a couple of years from 1998 to like 2000, and Keebler paid me a boatload of money. Wally Amos was also, to buy it back, Wally Amos was also co-founder of Uncle Wally's Muffin Company, whose products are found in stores nationwide. But Amos said the fame never really mattered much to him. Being famous is highly overrated anyway, Amos told the Associated Press in 2007. His Muffin Company, based in Shirley, New York, was originally founded as Uncle No Name Cookie Company in 1992, a few years after Amos lost Famous Amos, which still widely uses his name on its products, if you can find them. When I had a route, I had like 4 feet of space in every supermarket. Pathmark, Walbaum's, King Cullen, and now I think it's down to like one bag or something like that. Amos had said the Famous Amos cookies sold today are unlike his cookies, which had lots of chocolate, real butter, and pure vanilla extract. You can't compare a machine-made cookie with handmade cookie, he told the AP. It's like comparing a Rolls-Royce with a Volkswagen. Uncle No Name, however, foundered because of debt and problems with his contracted manufacturers. The company filed for bankruptcy in 1996, abandoned cookies, and went into muffins at the suggestion of Amos's business partner, Lou Avignon. Inside is now showed at Hawaii Cookie Shop. He sold bite-sized cookies similar to the ones he first sold at the Famous Amos Hollywood store. Amos also was active in promoting reading. His shop, for example, had a reading room with dozens of donated books, and Amos usually spent Saturdays sitting on a rocking chair wearing a watermelon hat, according to children. Sarah Amos recalled him reading to children and continuing to do so even after she graduated from the small elementary school. The former high school dropout penned 8 books, served as spokesperson for Literacy Volunteers of America for 24 years, and gave motivational talks to corporations, universities, and other groups. Amos earned numerous honors for his volunteerism, including the Literacy Award presented by President George H.W. Bush in 1991. In one of his books, Man with No Name, Turn Lemons into Lemonade, Amos explained how he lost Famous Amos even before it was sold for $63 million to a Taiwanese company in 1991. Despite robust sales, by 1985, the business was losing money, so Amos brought in inside investors. I won't go on, but he was born in Tallahassee, Florida. Amos moved to New York City at age 12 because of his parents' divorce. He lived with his aunt, who taught him how to make chocolate chip cookies, and the rest is history. He later dropped out of high school to join the Air Force before working as a mailroom clerk at the William Morris Agency, where he became a talent agent, working with the Supremes, Simon and Garfunkel, and Marvin Gaye, before borrowing $25,000 to launch his cookie business. Rest in peace, Wally Amos.